Hey everyone, my name's Raj Dute, and it's time to take a look back at the tech news in the week that was August 5th to August 11th, 2018. Samsung threw a giant party in Brooklyn this week to show off some new products from their mobile division. The biggest of those was the new Note 9 smartphone. The new phone is largely a series of component updates from its predecessor, but did bring a whopping 8GB of RAM and 512GB of internal storage on its high-end model. That'll set you back nearly $2,000 Australian dollars, which seems beyond ludicrous, but apparently someone will buy it when it launches August 24th. The event also showed off a new version of the Samsung Galaxy Watch, which now has LTE and a better battery life. That'll be launching October 4th. And the curveball of the show, Samsung's new Galaxy Home smart speaker. The speaker will come decked out with Samsung's Bixby voice assistant and has all the usual bells and whistles you'd expect in a high-end smart speaker, but has no price or launch date set as yet. Google let Android 9 out into the wild early this week. Scheduled to release August 20th, the new version, codenamed Pi, was launched somewhat exclusively for Google's own Pixel smartphones. The new version has a series of updates and changes, but nothing particularly show-stopping. It does bring, however, Google's new well-being platform designed to inform you how unhealthy your smartphone addiction already is. A series of prominent tech outlets were invited to check out Magic Leap's famed augmented reality system this week. For the most, it seems nearly all of them were as underwhelmed as one another, likening the Leap to something perhaps slightly ahead of Microsoft's HoloLens, but far from its tricked-out demo reel that has seen companies like Google invest billions into its development. Elon Musk, who's rapidly turning into the left-wing Twitter-crazed version of Donald Trump, took to the platform to make claim he wants to make Tesla private again. The tweet stated that Musk would buy back Tesla stock once it hits US $420 a share. Naturally, stocks rose off the back of the tweet, up 11% the next morning, well on the way to Musk's target buy price, and investors thinking happy days. The US's SEC take a different opinion on the matter, however, and are now looking at investigating Musk for what could be deemed as stock manipulation. And swinging back heavily to the right, Alex Jones, a conspiracy theorist, radio host, and founder of InfoWars, has seen his media banned from Facebook, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube this week. Banned across each platform for different reasons, Twitter's Jack Dorsey found himself tripping over his words, trying to rationalise why their platform remains one of the few not to do anything about it. Meanwhile, Apple, despite removing the podcast, continues to allow the InfoWars app to be sold on their store with a roundabout justification. And finally, to cheer everyone up at the end, Rockstar Games released the first official gameplay footage of the highly anticipated Red Dead Redemption 2 this week. This was the first in a series of videos planned to be released leading up to the game's release, which is coming this October. And that's it for another week. Be sure to like, love, and subscribe the show wherever and however you're viewing it. If you feel like jumping over to iTunes or YouTube and leaving us a review and comment, that certainly wouldn't hurt either. This week's been a big one on the Reckoner website. We've got a review of the very cool indie RTS game Element, written by the very talented Emma Inglis. There's also an exclusive video review of a new Brisbane-developed tablet and phone mounting device called the NKMOS Premium Magnetic Mount by yours truly. And going up first thing in the new week is a review of the controversial banned and then unbanned game We Happy Few by another very talented new writer, Anne Leslie. Of course, we also have our Patreon campaign running where you can get access to all of this and much more, such as our Patreon exclusive podcast, I Don't Quite Know. You'll find all the details about that at reckoner.com.au/Patreon. Have a great week and bye for now.